Jay. Huh? Nah, you know they called and told me they didn't need me tonight. They called and told me they didn't need me tonight. That's what they say. They just let me know what I need to do. Don't feel bad about going over, working with my cousin. I do go work with them. Don't feel bad about it. They ready to start trying to leave me hanging anyway. You hear me? No, they only want me for a little bit, a certain amount of time. Yeah, that's all the way out there. They burning a lot of gas. Yeah, it's burning a lot of gas.
I'll draw a nice picture for you. Let me know what you think.
Defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails.
What you do to pass your pitch
down the field and miss the field goal,
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. And the Pandas will line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So you got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
To the air, it's Rayner getting some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help help out the offense. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Peterson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pandas.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. Any big developments in this one? We've got
makes the grab on the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Jackson. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get the ball
that ain't my favorite.
What's good about having him in
I like the blues, but I don't. That style of blues ain't my route. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of a bunch of pissing me black folks sitting around the card table.
Man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind,
rocking back and forth, drinking beer,
so nice job by the quarterback.
getting too lit.
They're going to run it.
He's
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more.
Like I say, that ain't my
attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in. But
it's the aura that it's like I say, cause it's just it's basically what I say. It's the thoughts that come to my head when I hear that type of scene.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short.
Them same old hateful.
Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Pocket starts
They
to
hate.
collapse. Headed to the end zone.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the
King George. He's singing a different type of
great
blues.
decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense when you play man coverage
Friday,
against this guy. When you've got
in the
defense
red
and their backs
spot,
are turned to the QB.
get
If
on
you're not
feet,
careful, he'll just
for
tuck
the
it
right,
run
let's
and take
go.
off, and by the time all
Get
those
in the
DBs and defenders are
mood.
turned around,
Look
it
at
was
them
way too late.
faces. Nigga, you like that? You like? I don't know. Say, let me know what I need to do now. I don't know. I don't know at all, brother. Tell you. Yeah, they like that's to get you dancing, line dance,
on
huh?
the field.
Get you up and moving. Everybody always telling me about King George.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the house call coming on the run from
Is that the big dude? Is that the big dude, huh?
So here comes the kickoff. After
Here,
the
young blues
touchdown.
sing it
The
up.
last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
I thought King George was a young
And
dude.
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Like, you old enough to?
First down here for the offense.
They stay too long.
And they're going to play it safe. Conservative approach here, but they'll take the knee and head to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town
That's a different type of blues, though.
Today. And a compelling
Everybody had their
for
preferences, you know
variety
what
of
I mean?
reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about. But I think it all starts with this
Tell you, bro, it
defense that
reminds me of a
has
bunch of
more than
niggas
their
just
share of
rocking. I just see a bunch of stank
If
face
things keep
black
trending in
women
this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and
rocking and
receivers are
mad.
going to spend a lot of time in
I see people put so much emphasis on,
and with that, let's
you know, how they want to save their relationships and all that, and how much they love their man. And the women will even be overprotective of you, but then they don't even know how to really treat you. I don't get that. All that arguing, you know what I'm saying? Fussing and fighting. Got me nervous about relationships, but I'm
just about set to put
focus on the little shit I can do, yeah.
Here in the third.
You know, I made some hell of a spaghetti, little man. He should have been over here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
But yeah, man.
So we'll see the
I'm
offense on the field.
just gonna focus. A lot of shit I said I wasn't gonna do.
The
I'm gonna
sledding
do.
has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense,
You know,
just
stay
feels
in
like
the
they just
country.
have
That's gonna be my weekend house. You know
He's
what I'm
having to
saying?
go deep into the playbook just to try to generate
Right on,
first
yeah.
down.
Well, and the
You
good
know,
thing
probably
is there's
have
not
somebody
a ton of game pressure because the other
stay in
side's
my
not
house for me to
scoring
look at.
either.
Oh,
But if you
Airbnb
find
is
that
what I'm
one
gonna turn it
thing
into.
get that one positive play.
Try to
Maybe
Airbnb
get those
that thing
juices
out.
going and something can start to build.
That's a good
Well, I'll
idea
tell you
right
what,
there.
just watching this QB
Yes,
in the
sir.
run game, he's going to break one. At some point
That's
in this
extra
game,
money in the
he's
pocket.
going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you.
Makes the grab on the right. He's off to the
Hey, he's
races.
on.
Touchdown, Pandas. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board.
Yeah,
The
I
first
gotta go.
passing
I gotta.
touchdown of the season, and it took
Yeah,
to
I
the
gotta
second
go.
half. But I tell you
I
what,
gotta do
this
exercise
offense
today.
will find
What
its
you
rhythm.
talking
They'll
about?
grow. They'll get better throughout the season.
I
And this is
gotta
going to be a hard
exercise.
passing
I
attack
gotta
to stop.
get my old bones to moving. Oh, yeah, boy, right there. Oh, yeah. Stiffening up.
Getting set for the point after.
You know, stretch, you'll stiffen up.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike.
I'm just now getting out my slump, you know what I'm saying?
On the run from
It hurt me to
inside
have to
his
do my
own
wife
5.
right there, man.
Really
See her in that
disciplined
minute, say it
job
hurt
by the
me. I love
coverage
her.
unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Now she woke up, she's still mad at me because she can't see what I was doing.
They unleashed an aerial assault
But
last
it'll
time
come
that
through
took
in a
them
minute.
right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've
You know,
accomplished something
it
you
ain't
wanted to
time for us to
accomplish.
be up under
Make
each
this
other right
defense
now.
think. You put them back on their heels. Now, she's probably
Doesn't say time for about time for to come home, man.
to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the
They
receiver
said, how long
position,
she
so
gone?
if you've
What?
got one-on-one
They
matchups,
said
man,
about
take
time for her to come
advantage.
home, man.
They'll run play action. Coming after it. And the pass rush
Yeah,
is
you know, because he
effective,
mad.
and they tackle
His
him at
wife,
the
he
19.
be at a motel when he
And this
called me one
offensive
time.
line's got to do a
I
better
ain't
job.
I
Man,
can't do
you got
this
to
shit,
protect
man.
your
I'm a
quarterback.
player.
Listen, this offense is
You
not
know,
playing great. They got
you
to
gotta do
somehow
what make you
find a
happy.
way to
You're
start to get something together here in the
you got
second
a
half.
black one, though.
On the run, fires downfield.
Yeah.
Complete downfield. Really
No, my
nice
cousin,
job
he
there
done
to
that
pick
he
up
go.
the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a new set of
Yeah,
downs.
they got money. They got what they want.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
But she doing him the way I was doing KT when they get mad at each other. They say
They'll
she
throw it
say
on
it's her
first
house.
down.
You know, because she had the house
In the
coming into
middle,
the
it's
marriage.
Jackson. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second
So
down
you gotta cut
coming
that
up.
shit out, man.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the tailback. The Red Wolves will move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, running back on the move.
Yeah, I was doing.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks into first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill,
well, I
guys.
can't see,
He's got
you know,
speed, open field running ability.
I'm not being
going to be a big part of the offense this season.
I ain't, she don't feel like the break's over with. Somebody's in her ear, you know. Let's cut the bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
In life, that's how I feel, like, cut the bullshit. It ain't no special. And I say, man, ain't no rule, man, ain't no,
he wasn't going to have a lot of space.
ain't nothing to it, ain't no rule to it, just get to it, you feel me? Like, ain't no secret plan, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no spell, ain't no, hey, we don't like this, so he'll listen. Ain't none of that, cuz. That's the shit that get you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make up. Don't chase it. Man, you love that woman, you better chase it for somebody else do.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
If you want, you better let her know. Likewise.
Man, it's Rayner. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to
I got a little
impatient.
It'll be third down. But today I got patience. I'll get patience and say, you know, take your time. You feel me? Because the person wanted that paperwork done, they would have been done. You know, she wanna. KT is the type to let you know.
I just feel like
you know, she wanna work it out and she wanna let you know where you went wrong with.
Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's how it goes. Rub it in.
Make no mistake about it. Bring in the beef, right? Bring in all the extra
done me like this and rub it in.
You know what we're going to do. We're going to line up and we are going to smash 4th and goal situation. They are successful playing a little bully ball with the big boys up front.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point was made without incident.
We're kind of controlling though, kind of like,
they put it in the end zone,
you know, a lot of stuff that, you know, from my past and, you know, my PTSD, I feel like she was trying to control, you know what I'm saying, like do something sneaky with it. Because every time I said I wanted to just in my name, then, you know, the pop, you know what I'm saying?
And no chance at a
but she felt like we married and we were group.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
You know, just you know, not knowing a person that long, okay, you know.
That pass is incomplete.
And I didn't like the way she talked about. I don't like the person that's down, the person that's with. You know, I've done it in a lot of gas, and I just started. I ain't got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying?
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
How she treated me, but you know, that's between her and the good Lord. You know what I'm saying?
But not before turning in a big
I don't got nothing else to say about it. Really.
What a ride!
Ain't nothing bad to say about nobody. Just stay away from
we
it.
are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
But in due time,
use the play fake, now to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
On target to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that
I could work
deep.
at both of
You
them
gotta
places,
wonder
really.
if the
You know
receiver
what I'm saying?
decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose
Get my
yards
money
on
up
that.
right quick, fix my house.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around
Have my
your
cousin work
target
on
like
that.
that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting
I'm
your
gonna let him
offense.
go and work on him, get the
And a
material,
nice
because he ain't gonna
solid
do
pickup
right. You
there
know what
before
I'm
the
saying?
defense wrestles him to the
I ain't
ground.
saying he gonna do right, but you know, it's a possibility he gonna
One
do a
big
little work
give
and he
to
gonna
help
quit.
their
You know
kicker
what I'm
out
saying?
with a few yards on third
But
down. From
I need
here,
him to
it
get
would
started
be a
on.
55-yarder.
You know, and I might, you know what I'm
From
saying,
the
depending
gun,
on how
wants
he
to
act, I
pass.
might let him. You know,
Looking
I
down
let
the
the people
middle.
camp out enough from
All
time to
kinds of
time. You
room
know,
to throw
doing,
that
you know,
one in
down when they
there.
look.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line,
But you
and
gotta.
they are
I
threatening
wanted
on
to put
first
a
down.
bunch of little house, like 3 at that house, and I wanted to
They're
put
going to
like
test the
3
right
those
side with
little
this
mini
one.
houses. You hear me?
And he's a real nowhere man
And
tackled in this
turn it into
no-game
like a little
land.
ranch.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and
It's out
10.
there and stuff. 4-wheeler for the kids. You know what I'm
On the
saying?
option.
Side by side, fishing, hunting.
Quick toss.
You know what I'm saying?
And a big play there on the option. The pitch was
But,
executed perfectly.
yeah, that's what we're
And
looking
this
at.
offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time
Yeah,
to get to
cuz
the
I'm
quarterback.
finally
They've
relaxing,
got speed
man.
all
I
over
guess
the place.
I was
They
hurt.
hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls
Yeah,
incomplete.
hurt.
He works his
Yeah,
way ever
and I-
closer, all the way down to
That's
the
what I want to really
1-yard line.
addressing it like a shoot. You know what I'm saying? Start out with hurt, hate.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the
And
game
I was
pressure.
trying to do too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I narrow this
From the
shit
gun,
down
wants
now.
to pass. Lets it go to the end zone.
I ain't trying to do too much.
Touchdown, Pandas. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
At 3rd and goal, I'm giving it to my playmaker. You let your quarterback make this decision, whether he wants to run it in or right here. He sees the opportunity. His guy's wide open, hits him in stride for the easy touchdown.
Music.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. A lot to go through.
Trying to record myself was a dandy idea, but not really. You know what I'm saying? It was too much.
Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country.
I need to
Sounds
go
like
and
they
get
had a good
somebody to
one
know
there.
what they're doing. You
We
know
have
what I'm
reached
saying?
the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is
I'm
going to
recording
make a
myself.
play.
It sounds like I'm recording
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the ball instead of the
on the phone. You hear me?
3rd down. Looking to throw for it.
Only thing is, I can dub it over and you know make it sound decent.
To pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of depth. Fires one high and deep. And he makes the catch at the 25. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do.
Yeah, I took so much off my plate, man.
Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think
so
you
much
do
off
in this
my plate.
time frame. 1 to 2 minutes
Yeah,
left in
way
the
too
4th
much
quarter.
on
You
the
probably
plate.
want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And I realized, you know, I got a little weed right now. I'm probably gonna smoke the rest of that and just go on and call it quits. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I realize now that shit there is a
The
dream
big
killer,
fella's
buddy.
on the field, guys, for the 2-point conversion. Trying to punch it in. He won't make it. They went for the lead by going for 2, and they were stopped here deep in the game. They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Line gets set, first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
To the ground with the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Here comes the option. Now the toss. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Pandas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
And she done said that they, Queens and Majesty can come to the birthday party in my morning, but I can't.
Ready to try the point after.
Wow.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8
me
here
to
in the
want to,
fourth.
you know what I'm
Quick
saying?
strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the 33-yard touchdown run. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
Jacob, his little brother told him don't try and make it. Don't try and make it. Don't try to make it.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Stevenson. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock.
I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the
Yeah,
tight
man, you an
end,
animal
that
just sitting
route
wrong.
potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
My hair really had pissed me off. That's why I got the rap and shit.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their
Why ain't
work
he
here is
complaining about
virtually done.
something?
No need to take any more
I
chances.
say everybody
They'll line
worries
up
about the
in
wrong
quick
thing.
formation. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. As disappointing as this is, everything's still in front of this team. I mean, think back to 1983 Miami. Got blown out in the Open, but won the national championship.
You're absolutely right, Reese. Lots to play for here. And there's no doubt when you watch this team, they've got the talent to get it done. They got to execute better. They got to iron out some of these mistakes we saw here on the field tonight. But I think if this is a team, if they stay healthy throughout the course of the year, David, they've got a lot to play for this season.
I guess I'm the only one that caught the 19 reference. I know you two guys were alive.
I know you niggas say this here. And guess what? White folks do too. And I know you do, but I don't practice. These niggas
So that's going to do it
I
for
think
us.
half the niggas walking with Satan. Ran hard like Walter Payton. There's a rookie. They think they should be. Got that good